could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word.
Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all really well. It's the beginning of another week. It's currently Monday morning. It's actually 12 o'clock. I don't know how the day's gone so quick. I've just spent the morning doing errands. You know when you've got to sort car tax, go to the bank, go to the shops, just little bits and bobs like that. For those of you that don't know, I am a dog groomer and I own my own salon in my mum's house. Monday's normally my admin day, my day to catch up on all the things I haven't been able to do during the week. I'm also doing Project 50, so I'm on day 8 of Project 50. For those of you that don't know what Project 50 is, I think it's a really attainable project. It's waking up before 8, eating well, exercising for an hour every day. This could just be going for a light walk. It doesn't necessarily mean doing a full-blown workout. Read 10 pages of a book. That's the one I struggle with most. And then journal your progress. So that's currently what I've been doing, and I am on day 8. I have been up early, but this morning I didn't head to the gym because I had a doctor's appointment. So I actually had an appointment to remove my coil, which I was really nervous about because when I had my coil fitted, I was like the most dramatic person ever. It was so humiliating. So I was led there, they inserted it, and the lady actually said to me, "Oh, you're so brave, you didn't even flinch." And I was like, "Oh, look at me, like I did pretty well, you know." Even though it was so painful, so much pain. They didn't used to put coils in people that hadn't had babies because obviously, I don't know, your cervix, something to do with cervix. So I had to cough to open my cervix so they could pop it in, which is just humiliating anyway. Anyway, when I sat up, my hearing went, and then when I got to reception, I couldn't see, so I fainted, and then I had to be put in a wheelchair and wheeled back to the treatment room, which was so embarrassing, and I felt like a right diva. So I was really nervous about my appointment this morning because obviously I didn't want that to happen again. But I'm pleased to say my coil removal was so simple. It took about 2 seconds. Obviously it's not very nice because they use a clamp to like open your vagina and then they pull your coil out. And yeah, you do feel a slight tug, and like it was slightly painful for about 2 seconds. I've had some light cramping this morning, but it's nothing that I feel concerned about at all. But that's why I got a hot chocolate, because I thought, oh, if I'm paying, I just want something like comforting. So I got a hot chocolate, and I finally went and bought this mug that I'm completely obsessed with from Sainsbury's. So they have a little collection. I think I'm gonna start collecting them. So the first one I bought, this is maybe a year or so ago, was the Matilda one, which I thought was beautiful. I love the little illustrations. And then on the back it says, "A brilliant idea hit her," which I love. And then they've got the BFG. And then on the back of this one it says, "Two rights don't equal a left." And they all have like little pictures on the inside as well. I don't know, I just think they're really beautiful. I love the muted tones as well. So I think I'm gonna start collecting them. So I went back and this one was there, so I had to get it. But apart from that, I'm doing okay. I'm really looking forward to actually tracking my cycle and figuring things out, because there's like 2 days in my period, well, in my cycle, where I'm actually raging angry and I hate everyone. So I just want to be completely aware of my cycle. I'm also excited for my periods to come back because I haven't had a period for like 3 years, which is actually terrifying. I don't like, it's natural for our bodies to have a period. So I'm looking forward for that to come back, so I know that everything's okay and I'm in a good routine. And if it's not, obviously, then I'm gonna have to start taking some actions to help my cycle get back to normal. But fingers crossed we're all okay. I am gonna lay off exercising too intensely because I know that can really affect your cycle, and also not eating enough as well. But I do eat quite a lot of food, so we should be okay on that one. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into this weekly vlog. I'm just going to take you along the week with us. We have some other house viewings this week. We have 3 more house viewings, which is super exciting. Obviously, I'm going to be grooming dogs at some point, so you are going to see some little pups. And yeah, we're just gonna see what we get up to this week, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will catch you guys later. So my Tesco order has just arrived. I'm gonna show you what I got for this week. Keep in mind it is just me here. This looks like quite a lot of food for just me, to be honest. I am a major snacker, so I've got loads of snacks. But I'm going to talk you through what I bought. I love to see what people buy at the shops. So 2 jacket potatoes. Jacket potatoes are just a really super easy dinner and yummy, so that's easy. Cucumbers, because I keep having cucumbers in my smoothie to help with bloating. And then I also got this salad topper, which sounds delicious. Chili and garlic, and it's seeds, beans, pepper, red pepper. I don't know, I love a bit of crunch on a salad. Zip bags, because you always need zip bags. This week I went for frozen spinach because I don't actually like spinach in a salad, but I always put it in a smoothie, so I thought it would last a lot longer if I got it frozen. I bought these buns again. Honestly, I am obsessed with these. So at the moment I've been doing buns with halloumi, sweet chili jam, hot peronaise, some of this pickled slaw, and it is just so delicious and it's so easy. So I'm probably going to make some of them again this week. I also picked up some medjool dates. I love dates. I feel like you either love them or hate them. At the moment, my favourite thing to do is stuff them with almond or cashew butter and then put some little chocolate chips in. Such a yummy afternoon treat. I then got some almond milk from Rude Health. I normally opt for the non-dairy milks that don't have very many ingredients in. I also got a Wicked Kitchen paella, just in case I was in a rush or I didn't have time to make lunch. I just like to have something like this, just in case. Anything from Wicked Kitchen is amazing if you are vegan or vegetarian. I was gonna make I don't know how you say this. I was gonna make a salad with these with some pineapple, but it seems like I have forgotten pineapple. So I will have to buy some pineapple, but I was gonna do a pineapple salad, which I thought sounded delicious. Pineapple mint. These are currently one of my favorite snacks ever. I love them. They're sweet and salty, which I love sweet and salty together, but they're just so nice. I couldn't find the big bags, so I had to get 3 mini bags, which to be honest is probably better. It stops me eating the whole bag in one go. Picked up 2 avocados because I use avocado every week, and then some rice cakes because they're such an easy snack for me. I either put peanut butter jelly on them or I top them with some balsamic tomatoes, so that's just a really quick, easy snack. I also got some tortilla chips, guacamole flavour. I honestly just bought them because they were green. So they're just in the cupboard if I need a quick snack. Nectarines are one of my favourite fruits and super easy, quick and on the go, so I love them. And I also got some tuna steak, so if Sam comes around we'll probably have tuna one night. The other thing I seen was these pistachio mousses. I actually seen them in Sainsbury's and I was intrigued. I love pistachio. And also they're not made with soya, so I want to give them a go. They look quite delicious. What else did I get? I also got some stuffed mushroom with cheese and garlic, because that's a nice easy lunch. And then on the 3 for 2, I like that they do this in Tesco, especially have a club card. They also had these gunpowder potatoes, which I thought sounded so yummy. I love spicy food, so I thought that would go really well with the tuna steak because tuna steak's quite plain. So me and Sam will probably have them one night. I also picked up a katsu curry sauce because on the weekend I had katsu curry and I forgot how much I am obsessed with katsu curry. But I've actually picked up some halloumi fries, which sounds really weird, but I'm gonna do halloumi fries with katsu curry sauce and rice, and then probably some spring onions. So that's a little food shop for the week. I probably will need some other stuff because I've forgotten rocket, and that's like my favorite salad leaf, and I also have forgotten pineapple. But that's a little haul for at the moment. So let's put this away. Everyone meet Luna. She was my first dog today. She's a Cocker Spaniel and she's still pretty young. Luna unfortunately missed out on a lot of puppy grooms, so we take the sessions so slow. She actually gets bathed at home and she gets dried at home as well because she finds it really overwhelming in the salon. And I honestly don't think there's any need for the dogs to feel stressed, more stressed than they need to, so this is the best option for her. Once she's been dried at home, she's honestly good as gold for me. A few months ago, she wouldn't have sat on the table like this and she would never have let me use clippers or scissors on her. But since we've been washing and drying at home the day before, she has improved massively. The next girl we had in was Nala. She's a cockapoo and she actually got rescued. A few months ago she got attacked and she's been a little bit shy since, so we just take things really slow again. Today she was just in for her routine bath and brush. She has this in between her full grooms just to prevent any matting and to keep her really calm in the grooming environment. I only groomed 3 dogs today as we had house viewings this afternoon, and I finished with Dylan. He is a 14-year-old spaniel. He is so hairy. I can't even begin to explain how hairy he is. I pre-clip him before the bath just because he honestly takes hours to dry and he goes short and smooth, so we don't need the coat to be stretch dried like a curly coat. It just saves him being sat on the table for ages while I dry him. Look how hairy his little pads are. Oh my goodness. He's not very mobile, so he does lie down a lot, and this does mean his groom's not perfect. But at the end of the day, us groomers should be striving for comfort over vanity. The dogs get groomed to be comfortable, not for what they look like. So it's really important that we're making sure they're comfortable and they're having as positive time as they possibly can. Look at him. Good evening everybody, how are you? I hope you're all doing really well. I am sorry we're only just catching up today. It's currently about 6:30. It's been a busy day of dogs. I ended up cutting my day a little bit short, so I try to alternate between 3 and 4 dogs, depending on coat type and whether they're booked in for a bath and brush or full groom. But as you know from the last vlog, me and Sam, our house hunting and our schedules do not work at all, so it's super difficult for us to find days and times where we can actually view properties, and at the moment the only times that we can view them is around 4:30, but that's obviously a prime time for everybody else. So it's been a bit chaotic, and yeah, I've had to cut my schedule down a little bit so we can do some viewings, which is fine. I'm very happy to do that. So we did go for our 3rd house viewing today, well, apartment viewing, which was really local to my mum. It was like a few roads down from my mum, and where my mum lives is quite a lot more expensive than where we were originally looking, so we were quite shocked that this came on the market. But when we turned up, like, we both just started laughing. It's so strange, isn't it, that I'm so shiny today, some places you just turn up and even just from the outside you're like, no, this is not for me. Obviously we went in and we had a look, because sometimes the outside is not what it's like inside, and we didn't really like the look of it online, but it was just in budget and it was in a lovely location, so we went to have a look. But no, it was not for us. I am desperate to feel that feeling of going into an apartment or a flat or a house and just feeling like, oh, like I can so make this my home. But we haven't felt that yet, and I mean, we've only looked at 3 and we're very fortunate to have choice and to be able to look at so many different options. So I'm really grateful for that. We have a load of viewings this week. We have 6 viewings this week and 4 next week. We have the most beautiful flat viewing on Saturday, but someone has already put an offer in, so fingers crossed. I would absolutely love to view this flat. I've dreamt about it It literally keeps coming up. I'm obsessed with it. It's so beautiful. But I just think if it's not for us, it won't happen. And I think if it doesn't happen, there's a reason, and it's normally because something better's going to come along, or maybe there was something wrong with it. So I'm crossing my fingers that I can view this one on Saturday because it's so beautiful. It's got stained glass windows. It's got an old fireplace. Just imagine that at Christmas tree in the fireplace. Oh, I would just love that. And also, I'm really conscious of the fact that we've been looking at a lot of newer houses, but the thing is with the newer houses, the rooms are very small, and Sam has a huge family and they all spend a lot of time together. So I would love for them to be around our house, you know. So I want to make sure that there is space for everyone, and I also want it to feel homely. So it's a lot of requirements for a little apartment really. But yeah, I'm feeling super grateful. I'm feeling just so happy at the moment. So happy. I'm also on day 9 of Project 50. So I was up early this morning. I trained in the gym about 6, and honestly I feel so much better when I get up and go in the morning. So much better. Like, my mental health feels like I feel different mentally when I get up early. But I'm just going to spend the evening to edit a video which I'm going to pop on Wednesday, so you guys would have already seen it. It would have been a monthly favourites haul, which I love doing, and I've got some really juicy bits this month. And I also need to start editing my weekly vlog, and I'm probably going to read some of my period book because it's incredible and so interesting. But that's about it for this evening. Just a chilled out evening. Nothing crazy. It's been nice. I've seen Sam for a little bit, which was lovely, and now he's gone to football. So I've just got some time to myself, which I really, really enjoy. But I will probably catch you guys tomorrow. I'm not too sure what I'm going to film tomorrow, or if I'm going to film. I'm not sure yet because it's a really busy day. I'm jam-packed 8:30 till 7:30 tomorrow with dogs, so may not have a chance tomorrow, but that's okay. There's lots of fun stuff I can film this week. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. I don't even know what day we're on. Thursday? Thursday. This week has just been a madness. I think it's just a madness because we're house hunting, and every time we finish work we're at another viewing. So grateful to be doing that. But yeah, it's mad. It's currently 8:20. I've headed to the gym this morning. I've washed my hair. It's been one of those crazy mornings where you just got to get so much done. So I was up at 4:45. I trained for an hour, just come back, had some breakfast, packed my bag because as soon as I finish today we're going straight to 2 more house viewings. Not sure on the ones today, but I think it's worth looking anyway. This morning's going to be incredible because I have a bunch of puppies coming in. One of my dogs had a litter, so they're coming in. I'm not too sure if their guardian's staying or not, and if she is, I may not film because I feel a bit awkward filming in front of people, but if she isn't, I'm going to try to get them on camera. So I did a little work order on the weekend, and I ordered this. Look how cute it is. It's a little snail that rolls up and you just hide treats in his little shell, and it's like a little bit of enrichment for the dogs to find. I thought that was so adorable, and the puppies I've got this morning will probably really enjoy this. How cute! And then I just got some 4th Glade treats. They're soft. I'm just going to chop them up and put some of them in this little snail for my dogs as well.
Do you recall when we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice? And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. And this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time. Time is gone and
So that was quite literally the best morning ever. I was just surrounded by 7 puppies and their mum. They did poop and wee absolutely everywhere, but what a gorgeous start to the day. That is one of the perks of this job. I think the lows are really, really low and really tough, but the pros are just out of this world, and you're not going to get that in any other job where you wake up in the morning and you're surrounded by 7 puppies. So what an absolute delight. I'm sorry the footage probably isn't that good. For some reason every now and then my camera goes in slow-mo and I don't know how to change it. So I hope I got some footage. If not, there will be loads on my work Instagram if you want to check that out. But oh my gosh, the most gorgeous morning ever.
This life's so much more.
Good morning, it's Friday. I've got another day full of lovely dogs. Please excuse my hair, rather fuzzy today. I go through phases of wanting my hair to actually train my curl, and then I do it for like 2 weeks and then I give up because it's actually a lot of effort. But we will just see what happens. But yeah, we've got a few dogs today, and then we've got another house viewing this afternoon in an older house. But we did look at some gorgeous houses one gorgeous house yesterday, that we've actually decided to put a second offer in. So that's mega exciting. It's under budget, it's a new build, everything's gorgeous. We're literally we could literally move straight in. So yeah, really excited. I'm gonna get on with my day and I'll probably catch you guys a little bit later. Oh God. Guys, look how curly my hair has gone. You know, I said this morning that I was gonna try train my curls back. Well, hasn't really taken that long. I didn't know what to do with my hair because it was a bit frizzy because I've just had a shower, but basically I plopped it this morning, so I got it wet and then scrunched it, and then I put a load of mousse in it so it went kind of crispy, and then I didn't want to unscrunch it because I was going to be grooming, so I knew there was going to be moisture in the air, so I knew it would go really fuzzy, so I just clipped it up. It's still got product in, I need to unscrunch it really, but it's gone pretty curly today. This is curly for me. Anyway, I've just had a shower, I finished work. I haven't had any lunch today because I stupidly didn't schedule a lunch break. My Feel Unique skin order has just arrived, so I'm going to show you what I got because I love skin products. And I always wait till my stuff has completely run out and then I will get new skincare. So my number 7 day moisturiser had just run out, but I wasn't really the biggest fan of it, but I wanted to use it up because it's expensive. So I've used it and I've ordered something else. I have quite dry skin. I have like a real combination of skin. It's like dry and oily, and I've got spots at the moment. So I need good products. So let's see what we can do. And I'm gonna have to oil my hair in a minute because that bit is pure fuzz. So I ordered a big one of these cleansers because I honestly use this cleanser every single day. It's really good if you're acne prone. Anything from this brand, if you suffer with acne, I would recommend. I was on really strong medication called Roaccutane for about 6 months when I was about 19. I had to have a blood test every month because it's so dangerous, and I started using this skincare at the same time and I absolutely love it. It's a cleanser that you can leave on your face, so you can just pop it on a pad and then wipe your makeup off, or you can actually wash it off, but I find it better if you use like a soap moisturiser and then this after. I really like it, but I bought the big bottle because it's easier to squirt out of here, and it's just really good. It goes a long way. I've had mine since I've had mine about 3 months, my small bottle, so this is going to last a while. Then for my day moisturiser, I switched to this, the Skin Food, which is rich and intensive. I really like a thick moisturiser. I haven't actually used this before, but I've heard really good things about it. I've seen someone mix it with their foundation, which I like, and I think you can use this on other areas of the skin. You don't have to just use it on your face, which I really like. Oh yeah, it says for very dry and rough skin.
And you can also get it in lighter as well, body butter. Yeah, you can just literally use it on anything. But I've seen someone use it on their face, so I'm going to try that. And then I also got this. I haven't got an eye cream, but this has had so many good reviews, and I just noticed in the morning my eyes are really puffy. So I'm going to try this Midnight Recovery Eye Cream by Kiehl's. They also had an oil, which I want to try, but at the moment I still have my number 7 oil, which I'm very much enjoying. So I will try that once my number 7 one has run out, but we will see how this goes this evening. I'm really looking forward to it. Right, we're on our way to another apartment viewing. How many apartments have we seen now? 6? 5?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, more than 4. Because we seen that house yesterday. What was the 5th one?
I didn't count the first one that we saw yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was absolutely, we seen a house yesterday. It was the only one that was an actual house rather than an apartment, and it was absolutely sickening. There was like blood on the wall, poo down the loo, stains on the ceiling. It was just so sick. Like I was literally holding my breath with how dirty it was. It was honestly the worst thing ever. And then we seen a second apartment which was stunning. And we've got a second viewing for that, and now we're going to an older house, but I think it's in a bit of a dodge area, so not sure how that's going to go. You'll have to tell me if it's dodgy or not, but I think it is. This room is so big. I have to have huge curtains. It's so
we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice.
This is so big. This would be...
And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. And this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time.
I love the door. And I love these things in the ceiling. Hello, my loves. I completely forgot. Oh my god, I feel like my nan saying hello, my loves. Hello, my loves. That's what my nan would say. I completely forgot to update you on the house that we went to view yesterday. It's currently the next day. We obviously went to view that beautiful house yesterday. So we turned up, and location-wise, I've just finished grooming and I've just had a bath. So I feel really sleepy. But anyway, yesterday, location-wise, it was not the best location. So I don't know the area that we were looking in, whereas Sam does. So I trust his judgment 100%, and he knows what I'm like. Like, I'm a huge scaredy cat. Even where my mum lives, if I'm here alone, I literally poo my pants. I just stay in my room the whole night because I'm scared someone's gonna get me. So he was just like, Maze, I really don't think you're gonna like this location. I don't think you're gonna feel safe. And from the outside of where we were viewing, so it was an old English Victorian house, which was so beautiful. I'd love to live in an old Victorian house at some point for sure, unless one comes up that's in a better location currently. And just the outside, I know this sounds really silly, but when you're house hunting, I feel like you turn up and you just know, like, there's something in you, what's happening here, that just kind of tells you yes or no. And I felt really strange about the outside, and I think Sam did as well. And it was even at the point where we weren't going to go in, but then when we went in, it was so beautiful. So we could see the sea from the window. The windows were like these huge, like, old windows, like on a roll that you lift up. So beautiful. There was a fireplace, which I would love. I would love, love, love to have a fireplace. There was 3 massive bedrooms. The bathroom definitely needed work. The guy said to us it had been deep cleaned, and we were like, it hadn't been deep cleaned. It was so beautiful, aesthetically just stunning, and size-wise it was amazing. The only issue is obviously the location, and this sounds really silly, but it was a middle floor and we could see inside the apartment underneath, and it honestly looked like, it looks like a drug den or something. Like, that's how scary it looked. And I just thought, if I had to get out the car at night on my own and walk past that, I would absolutely poo my pants. So we are not going to get a second viewing in that. I think if it was in the town next to my mum's, we would have, like, that would have been a massive contender, but just location wise it wasn't for us, and it is such a shame. But yeah, that wasn't for us. But we do have another viewing next week, and Sam's parents are going to come with us, which is really exciting. It's in a newer house. I do prefer the older houses, but this is the only apartment that we've both looked at and come away and felt excited about and can envision ourselves there. And I think it's really important that we both feel that way. Not one of us just likes it and the other one doesn't, because I would hate, for example, Sam's so sweet with me. I know that if I really, really loved something, he'd probably be like, okay, just live here. But I would hate for him to live in the house and end up resenting me, or like resenting the house because he just wanted to make me happy. He's so sweet. He's honestly just the most gorgeous guy. But I think this is important, that the one that we're going to view on Tuesday we both really like, and it doesn't need any work. I think for our first place, and because we don't have loads of money, it's just our first house, we don't want to be doing renovations. If it's just one room, one of the rooms in the place that we're going to see has wallpaper on that we don't like, but that's the only thing. Everything else is absolutely perfect. The only thing we'd probably do is clean the carpets. They're not dirty, but you know, you just want it to be clean when you move in. And everything else is honestly great. They've got a very neutral, muted tone in there. We wouldn't have to do anything to the walls. They have a sage green wall in the kitchen, but I love it, so we wouldn't change that either. So this is a possible contender, which is incredibly exciting, and it's happened very, very fast because we've only been looking just over a week, so that's nuts. But I think from my Instagram, I put a poll on my Instagram, and loads of people have just said, just don't waste any time, just make an offer if there's somewhere you like, because they go so quickly. So yeah, we potentially might have found somewhere lovely. It's 20 minutes from where I work, it's only 5 minutes from where Sam works, so it's in a great location as well. And it just felt very safe. There was parking spaces, we had a balcony. Oh my god, I haven't told you guys this. So I always do this meditation. I'll pop it in the description. It's my favourite meditation ever. It's a guided one. If you've never done meditation before, I'd highly recommend it. I even get Sam to do this. He is not into anything like spiritual at all, but it's just amazing. And in this meditation, I seen an apartment. So this is what the apartment is that I've seen. It's not identical to the one that we're in, but this is what it looks like. So you go in through door, it's in a new build, you go in through the door, then on the left there was a bedroom with an ensuite, and then ahead there was a kitchen, diner and balcony, and then there was also a spare room and another bathroom. That's what I seen in my visualization, which is kind of freaky because this apartment is super similar to that visualization. I also always see 2 cats. I always see 2 white cats, like fluffy cats, all of the time. So once we move in, a cat probably will be on the card. We're both massive animal people, and a cat's ideal because we both work full time, so it's perfect for both of us. That's all I kind of have to update you guys on. I have no idea what this vlog's going to look like. I feel like it's a bit jumbly. I don't really know if I've even picked up the camera much this week. But I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, give a little like, leave a comment, and I'll probably see you guys on Wednesday. I've had a few requests. I've had a request for a salon tour from my home salon, so I can do that. That's super easy. I've also filmed another sit-down video talking about what I wish I knew before I started grooming. So if there's any groomers watching this, that might be one for you. And stay tuned for the moving vlogs, more home vlogs, and just lifestyle bits and bobs. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. I really appreciate all of you so much. Thank you. It's really fun to be filming this, and it's fun to have people viewing it, and I will see you guys on Wednesday.